showdown on this Friday night on day one at the College World Series with number one, Tennessee, who's won more than anyone in college baseball. The teams are here, 4 played today, 4 played tomorrow. Double elimination within each a loaded field here at the College World Series. And for the second time in 3 years, Tennessee is new.
That Tennessee does this year. Christian Moore, Blake Burke. Nobody in the history of Tennessee's met.
For Florida State, we said it, a blue blood, top 3 all-time in wins and
rounder in the Major League Baseball player draft.
And we got a lot of those here in Omaha. The one, what's in your wallets? For as much as Florida.
3 times here wearing that exact same garnet and gold uniform that he is wearing tonight. What's about and wanting to bring back the school's first baseball national championship.
Yeah, Chris, 8 national seed, 12th in the country in runs per game, and like James Tibbs.
And he hits in front of James Tibbs. Scary combo.
And so really, if he gets you through the lineup once or close to twice, he has done it. They are 8-1. He's filled the role very well.
Here we go. Day one. A walk-off to get things started. And now is Link from California against Max Williams, the Alabama transfer. And away we go. 5 games. Staffs in the country. 3rd in ERA. And Christian Moore flips to Stamos with Burke. Guys, you've both played and been around this environment so much.
Well, the one thing with Blake Burke, he's a very good defender when he's around.
And now 3-0 on the sophomore from Lake Worth. Leads the country in hits.
Nope.
And that's ball for Tibbs. And he goes, Burke handles the short hop, gets the force for the first down.
You love the nerve, right?
Yeah.
You got caught in between, and no Blake Burke making a really tough play right there. Now you set up a double play chance.
Chris Stamos, and he's already up.
This is not atypical. I mean, A.J. Causey has been up and thrown. Causey can stretch it out, and it really is a starter that it isn't started, but did now.
Well, Dingus kills left-handers, and so this is one of those deals where it's righties than lefties, and they're going to go get their guy. Like as much as this isn't really Stamos' opener deal, sometimes it goes into the 3rd, sometimes he's out in the 1st, and you feel bad for the kid.
With this, and they're not going to mess around this early in the all-important. He comes at you from a funky slot. He enters with Florida State at A.J. Causey.
He's a guy that can't get you ground balls, and I think that's the other thing you think about here is also started. A.J. Causey has come in right after him, and Berkey, he's been really consistent. He's just maybe not in the 1st inning every time. Tonight it starts there.
Yeah, and it's a real 3-jump, and it's an immense ground ball rate, 65% ground ball rate against the 2.
The other thing is you feel like the other guy on the mound is pretty good.
Yeah, that's right.
All ACC, and that is strike 1 on the breaking ball to Dingus. Wins for A.J. Causey. 2 back-to-back breaking balls.
They're sharp, and that's 2 well-executed breaking balls right on the edge.
Tibbs aboard for Florida State. Dingus strikes out.
Up and a giant strikeout to start it for A.J. Causey.
He calls it a sweeping side. Now he's got to deal with Jaime Ferrer. Junior from Puerto Rico, 3rd team Florida State turnaround. Told us yesterday he is speechless. It's up and away, 2-0. Cal Stark is always ambitious.
That takes his momentum that way. Burke knows to be ready for it, but after being razor
2-0.
Good. Yep.
When he came in against Dingus, and that time misses with the first 2, still has the confidence.
Is down, runner on the move, and they will give James Tibbs second. Max Williams got on with the 3-1 on Jaime Ferrer. Inside.
Oh, we have our first.
We have one. A beach ball sighting.
Throw it back. He makes some pals right away.
3rd baseman in the 3 spot. The Clemson transfer takes the slot. Draft rankings, transferred in. It was a preseason 2nd team All-American. Billy was telling us yesterday he transferred for the opportunity to play 3rd season. 2-0.
Got you one.
Fouled away.
And Quell, the sheriff is in the house.
Hey now. Yeah.
Seats.
It's outside.
Peyton's boy playing in the slump buster this week.
3-1 from Arnold is down, and Billy Amick walks. There's here at Charles Schwab Field.
It's hard to stay away from now everybody starts making their way in.
Okay. Oh, I'm sure the Burke kids will partake later in the week.
As Micah Posey visits Jamie Arnold's first-year pitching coach. Tala came here in the 1st in both teams' College World Series opener. And he said right now for Jamie Arnold, He'd probably line up as a top 5 pick for definitely a top 20 pick.
But if you go back, and he found it after that, but it was a good start for the Huskies. Good slider right there to start.
Suffered in the celebration last week. He was telling us yesterday, not where he touches the ball. How big of a
Got to deal with whatever happens.
fouled away. On the trophy after winning Super Regionals against UConn. James
A hanger?
Link Jarrett
Buried his head.
Yes, he did.
His head just went down on the table. He didn't want to talk about it.
Last thing any coach wants. 1-2 again, and Dreiling reaches. Blake Burke rounds third. Williams' throw is not in time.
Fortunately for him, big outfield and a slow hit ball, he was able to score anyway. But that's
It was a good 6 to 8 inches off.
Puts the Vols in front. Tennessee native, 4th year with the Vols. 2nd year as a regular with 2 aboard. On the ground, right side at Farrow. He flips, Lodi's turn, and that's 2.
It's pretty good reaction by Farrell out at second base because I think this hit the cut.
You agreed that the track playing a little bit slower?
yeah. I think yesterday most of the teams, or the Deep South, where they're used to playing on that real tight Bermuda, and definitely a slower track.
Off the end of the bat, gently to third, and Cam Smith gets rid of it. And we are off and running. And well said about 11. Mike Martin.
I got you.
It was pretty cool. It was really cool. I mean, wins and losses, nobody's ever won. Like when Skip talks,
Yeah.
it just sounds different than everybody else. When 11 talked, it was
In honor of 11.
Would be a storybook ending to win it all. In this of all season in the baseball world. 2-2, and Farrow strikes out.
Martin's voice, he talked about it with a smile of all the different things that he learned and the pressure that Link Jarrett feels.
Jackson West, Chris, bounces one in at second.
Baseball and finish that play with a low heartbeat. I think more just rushed
stride, ends up at second base.
Lineup turns over back to Max Williams, who gets
to play.
roped into right field, a base hit. Weston spotted, or the windmill at third, and so.
Wow, you talk about a missed opportunity. Not only did they well enough to take advantage of the miscue.
Yeah.
Might have missed the bag on the turn. And Ty McGahey's Tibbs with more traffic again for the Noles in a busy.
We can still cash in here.
It's also, it's been sloppy. Aramis plays the ball in left field and then more error in the center.
Oh shit.
Làm được combo của anh ta sẽ nhận được 100 đô. Điều bất ngờ là một bạn fan đã tác Tuần với combo này. Thì hôm nay mình sẽ thử xem là nó có